Oh, supercell is removing tanks! Daryl is a very iconic brawler in the community. However, he doesn't fill any unique roles that other more iconic brawlers fill, and he makes the game into a slower paced match, which is against our design. BB is a very iconic brawler in the game. She is loved by our player base and has unique mechanics that differentiate her from other brawlers. Like and subscribe for more content! Ash has unique mechanics that help him make the game more fast-paced, though he isn't as iconic as other brawlers, keeping him in lower tiers. Draco is the last brawler most people unlock. This makes him the least iconic brawler, however, he doesn't fundamentally make our game worse than these other brawlers. Rosa is a brawler that adds nothing to his game. Other brawlers do what she does in a more interesting way, and most people drop her, making her not very iconic. Buster may not be as iconic as others in this tier. He has interesting charge rate that should have been added to a certain cat. He should exemplify support tanks in a very highly way, and is not very hated. Ollie is like Buster, a more specialized support tank. However, due to recent changes, he dramatically worsened the game into a slower paced match with free kill confirms that cannot be avoided with his gadgets. Jackie is a very iconic brawler due to being the easy super rare, which is a rather impressive achievement. She familiarizes the gameplay of most tanks, run at the enemy and charges super and gets free goals. Hank, despite being loved by the community, he is a dog and insanely profitable when broken, so he is forced into a low tier purgatory with absolutely no way of being balanced. Meg is a brawler that can only be deleted at this point. We have tried and we want to give up. She's a legendary that isn't iconic at all, and she is despised by our community. This is the brawler we want to delete. Frank is either borderline useless or hated by our community. He's unlocked fairly early, making him extremely iconic in our community. And though he recently added, he has a very unique trait of attacking faster, giving him an edge. Bull is a very iconic brawler. He has extremely unique mechanics, and he's introduced very early to the player base. However, compared to the next brawler, he is not as iconic. El Primo is loved by our player base. He is extremely iconic as he is one of the first brawlers introduced to the player base. He's also very easy to play for new players, making him the most iconic tank. Anyways.